everyone. Okay, so I told you that I would teach you a little bit more about the concept of diastasis rectus abdominis, or DRA, which is some abdominal muscle separation that we can see happen after pregnancy. So you can go back and see some of the other posts if you haven't watched them already, but this is to teach about the concept that maybe we don't care about the width of separation, like the distance between the muscles so much. Maybe we should care about the strength or the integrity of the connective tissue between. So my arms are going to be one side of the six-pack and the other side of the six-pack, and this is going to be the tissues over top. So before pregnancy, what we would see is this, and this is not my idea. Someone smarter than me taught me this. Probably Diane Lee, but I can't remember. So like this. So the tissues are nice and straight. The abdominal muscles are side by side. After pregnancy happens and we see like a balloon go through here, it makes a bogginess. So we have a separation of the muscles. They're wider apart and the tissues are looser. And this is when you kind of hold your breath and you curl up. You'll see this push forwards and you'll get that dome. Or sometimes you'll see this invaginate and kind of come down into a gully more. Okay, if we just focus on closing the gap, do you see that we still have boggy tissue? And this can upset women because maybe the gap is narrow, but then when they stand there, there's still this protrusion. The internal organs can still come forwards. This laxity, this flexibility in the connective tissue is not really what they want. My abs are getting out of place. So when you train your deep core system, like the transversus, that deep, deep core, not the six-pack, go below that. It's kind of like this natural girdle. It pulls you into a cylinder type muscle. It goes from the pubic bone up to here, wraps all the way around. And when it contracts, it kind of cinches you in. Now, what we see happen on 3D ultrasound, like when they take images of this and they see that there's some bogginess, so someone's got a diastasis, they've got some laxity in here. When you just train the abs, you just have this happening. When you train the transversus, it kind of pulls things apart a little bit, but the tissues are flatter. So that's like a stronger tissue. You don't have as much potentially forward protrusion. So that mummy tummy look that women get that they don't like, if they still have weaker tissues between the abs, they can sometimes still have that appearance even though the gap has closed. You want to also take into account, can they tighten that tissue so that nothing can push, nothing can bulge through it, like you don't have a bulge that will come through it. It's a stiffer tissue, it's more resistance to that dome that you would see. So it's a really interesting concept to think about, is that we probably need to be not focused just on closing the abdominals, but really trying to create some tension through that abdominal sheath, through that connective tissue in the abdomen. Okay, I hope that helped explain that concept a little bit better. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.